Okay, everything, everything seems okay. Maybe, hopefully. I forgot what happened last time. Hold on, wait. What? Why? God damn it. Fuck. Eh. I'll fix that later. It's fine. I don't need to fix it right now. Even though I should. Anyways. Hello and whatnot. Is this working? Oh, wait a minute. Possibly. Don't do that. Alright. What was I gonna say? Hopefully it doesn't crash. But whatever. Oh, fuck. I have all this shit. I have do this and maybe get to sometime. I don't know. I'm upset that I couldn't get Petra, but that's fine. Really? Really? Alright, fine. Ah.
Take that!
Wonderful. I was gonna say something else. Hi. Your hair.
Yes, I am in a hurry. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. I always thought I would be the one to unseat him. But she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg. She put my father under house arrest. She stripped House Ire of its power. Rather than accepting a role as her puppet, I left. Now I fight to topple the Empire. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward, single-minded, never wavering.
I completely forgot what happened last time,
Here,
and
flailing
this is
about,
just
going
not
nowhere,
helping.
contributing nothing.
Not true.
But it is.
Don't.
That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Ire, results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever.
But
I appreciate your kind words, but you are wrong. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor?
sure.
Professor, please keep an eye on my progress. I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
I don't even get a choice in the matter. Yeah, sure, why not? That was too early for that one. Okay. I was gonna say, if you hear any background noises, again, same reason. I need to do something. Not that one. You can keep it, I guess. I don't care. I'm just gonna do this to everybody. Because their monastery ones look better. Maybe not you, but it's fine. I forgot about you. How could I? You can keep it. The rest of you are fine, right? Oh, good God. Never mind, not fine. Not fine. Anyways. Off we go.
Right.
Of course.
At last, I return to my domain. My lonely paradise. My realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you? You didn't hear that just now, did you?
No, of course not.
Right! You didn't? Well, good. Hi there!
Harvest. These things have been growing for 5 years. Oh, but it's great. I have no idea what I just picked. It's fine.
Hello.
Ah,
Okay.
camera. I forgot the camera's like this.
Do you have time for a request?
It hasn't even been that long. Aloise!
Quite given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding? Anyway,
Under a pile of
now
rocks.
that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
Promise? Promise. Promise.
That's right. I promised the captain I'd protect
Promise.
you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
Sure.
Oh.
I gotta see you're still
Professor.
here.
Nothing to report.
Are you sure about that
You know,
one?
it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
Ash.
You're kidding.
Is Dedu really gone? There's so much more I wanted to say to him. He was always so tender with the flowers in the greenhouse. I wonder how they're doing.
Yeah.
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
Doubt.
Hey,
Big
how
doubt.
about a favor?
Big doubt. Eh.
Got a favor to ask.
I don't even know what the favor is, but sure.
Hey there.
I am so glad that everything just repairs itself.
Come back anytime.
I'm so glad.
Oh.
Whose support conversation is this?
Professor.
Gaspar. I love him so much.
Hey, Professor. Something's been bothering me.
Yeah.
Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student? A knight scolded me for it, but at the time I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though...
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we met. There were a number of casualties among our troops.
Eh.
Much appreciated, but there's a reason I need to bring this to your attention. Do you recall the incident 5 years ago involving a suspicious individual in Garreg Mach? These brigands all bore the same scorpion tattoo that we found on the arm of that man.
Oh no.
I thought that might be of interest to you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
What am I gonna do with this information?
Heck of a coincidence, right? As soon as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens. But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault.
Oh boy.
If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner. And I wouldn't have blood on my hands.
Oh boy. Oh
But
boy.
I probably wouldn't have. Now those knights, they're not coming back. We both
Gaspar,
know it.
please.
This is all my fault.
Don't you dare end it right there. I love him. Eh. Oh, there's so many quests.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Pirates.
I need a favor.
Meh. Mercedes.
I finally managed to meet up with everyone again, but they're all so gloomy. Hey, Professor, care to join me for a cup of tea? We could invite the others and the soldiers.
Sure.
Doesn't it? Oh, there probably isn't time to bake any treats, though. Oh, I should invite Dimitri to come along as well.
Please, no.
Though I don't suppose he'll want to join in.
Not right now.
Professor! Hey, Professor! You won't believe what happened. I figured I couldn't go back to the Empire after old class, so we came back to the monastery together.
Great. Fantastic.
Now that I think about it, His Highness was right. We probably don't have time to waste on cleaning. Maybe I wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. After all, the Imperial Army could be showing up at any time. I was just so happy to see you again. And everyone else too. Maybe
Not
I
necessarily.
got carried away. Oh, really? That's so nice to hear.
Yeah.
Speaking
Oh.
Sylvain.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. Gorgeous as ever, might I add. An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years. There were so many times I wished you were around. I'm glad you're back. Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
I love him. That's it. Wait, oh, there you are.
The promise was made 5 years ago, but I must say I'm rather impressed by how many of us managed to make it. Personally, I only showed up because I hope to see you again, Professor. I've been with my family in the Empire until recently. I admit to feeling a little guilty betraying Her Majesty, but only a little. Now that we're all together again,
Why did you say it like
I suppose
that?
the fighting will begin soon.
Nah, why did you say it like that? That's excuse
These
me.
past 5 years, many kingdom houses have become vassals of the Empire. The major houses of Fraldarius, Gautier, Karen, and my own family Galatea remain loyal.
What?
But the lords of the minor domains in the west have almost entirely defected. After all the royal family has done for them, they respond with betrayal, and to think they have the gall to call themselves nobles. But we still have His Highness, and you, Professor. I'm sure we can take back the kingdom's lands.
Totally. Don't do that. Don't crash, please. If it crashes, yeah, please don't. I beg of you. Aw, nobody's in here. Shame. I have expected Felix.
Yes. During his search for Her Grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seros is still going strong. As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
Good for him.
Okay. Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk,
And you have not
I
changed.
will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
As a child. This way.
What?
Move. I didn't know you could sit.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too
Fair
attached
enough.
to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Thanks.
Hey!
What? I'm gonna ignore that.
Okay.
In the Alliance, the Lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
Fascinating. Truly. I am in a good mood, as you can tell. This is gonna be fun. Let me in.
Hey, you.
Please stop freezing. I beg of you.
No.
Ah, Dimitri. Ah, there's Felix.
Well.
Felix.
Hello. I have a request concerning that creature. I can
That
hardly
one?
look at the thing in the state it's in. Do something about it.
What do you want me to do?
Please do. We tracked the boar for 5 years. I thought he was dead. In the state he's in, he might as well be. He's gotten better at killing people. And in exchange, surrendered what little humanity he had.
You care. Dimitri. Oh my god. It's no bad. Ah. No. No. Fuck. Bad. Hold on. Eh. Did that work? Tell me that worked. Eh. Ugh. Rude. That. Oh my god. Ugh. Ignore that. It's fine. At first, I just thought Dimitri didn't want to talk to me. Which is fair. Ugh. And then it freezes. Fantastic.
Oh yeah. I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away.
I don't care. Normally set of nuts. No, who was it that was over here? Hello.
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Thanks, appreciate it. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Yelling in the background. Wonderful. Catherine?
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
Fantastic.
Good, because I will not budge on that point.
Yeah. I don't care. Setip?
What?
Setith.
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea. Thank you.
Yeah,
I know
totally.
the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
Totally.
What do you say?
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am
What
most
research?
curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps
I
this...
would.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
Yeah, maybe never.
Professor? My professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
I didn't say a word. I did not. This way.
Really?
Ferdinand.
I have lost my dominion. My nobility may seem like
Your what?
nothing more than a title, but I will never lose my noble heart. I will stop Edelgard, even if it costs me my life. I have turned my blade against her now. I cannot go back on that decision. Professor, do you think I chose the wrong path?
No. No.
You're right.
I was wrong. It's fine. Oh no, is it this
We have given
stupid
proper
quest?
burial to the Imperial soldiers killed in the monastery, the ones who were sent to investigate the thieves. Already, rumors spread that they were utterly annihilated. So regardless of whether there are spies observing us, the Imperial army will know of this soon enough. Your Highness, Dimitri, how could you be so reckless? I have a request. Thank you very much.
I already had them, hell yeah. Last time, where to finish it? It took me till the end of the game. It was not funny. Did I talk to everybody? Cool. Now time to do stuff. What we doing?
Professor.
Yeah, sure, why not?
That looks appetizing. This looks delicious. Let's eat.
You're adorable and I love you. I thought that was a pair of legs. It was a cat. I'm tired. Ash. I can only make one thing. I'm gonna do it anyway.
I love to cook. What are we making today? Is that so? I have a lot of experience in the kitchen. I can make just about anything. Wow.
Don't know what that said, but I'm gonna ignore it. Okay. Now what?
Oh, good. Thanks.
Yeah. Totally. What did I do? Yes. Please don't fuck this up, Felix. Oh my
It was
god.
meant to be.
I'm sorry I underestimated you.
I'll cut you down!
One to
I'm
remember.
sorry. I am sorry I underestimated you.
It was meant to be. All right, next.
Jesus.
haven't earned my pity.
I thought you was gonna say something else. Hey, good job, Felix. I'm sorry I underestimated you. Do you have a silver sword? You deserve it, I guess. You want it. Where is it? I just want it. Hold on, wait a minute. Anyways. Yeah, I was gonna pick somebody else, but this is fine. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Am I gonna regret this? I hate you. Felix. I can do training, I can. Let's see. No.
He was always...
You do X? Wait a minute. Since when? I should do T. Wait. Not what I wanted. I should do eh. I got this, hold on, wait a minute. Work with me here, please. Don't. It's fine. But for who? Let's see. Could. I don't even... I want to invite Ash. Maybe. If he will accept, please.
He was always... Is that so?
Ah! Rude. Fine. And let's see who else. What else can we do?
The promise was personally, I've been. Now that we're all.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Meh.
The personally, I've been. Now that we're all.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something I don't remember. Eh. I want to invite somebody to tea, but I don't know if they'll accept it. Why don't you love me? Fine. Moving on.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Yes.
There is still more to...
He's gotten better at...
I just wanted him to like me. That's all.
Hey, quite given up anyway.
I just want you to like me. What quest do I have? Hold on, wait a minute. Catch the big one. Fishing. Can I still do that? Hold on. I can. What am I doing? I don't remember how to do this. I lied. Why? What? Not what I wanted. But okay. Okay. I don't remember doing this at all. Ah! Ah! Those were so fast. Ah! I didn't want to do that again. Fine. I suck.
You've done me a great service.
I did it. What did I do? Support conversations, I guess. Time. I don't want to listen to this one.
I was trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block
I was.
it. Not
I
too
did.
shabby, Professor. Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword. At worst, you could have gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on.
Yep. No. No.
Aw, poor thing. Aren't you used to getting hurt? You've been in your fair share of battles. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time. I know what you're capable of.
Creep.
I took steps to make myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight. After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate. Your sword skills are impeccable, you're a gifted educator, you clearly love working with the students. Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here you are. At first, I thought Geralt was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you. But no, Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out. Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator. So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing.
Gee,
I didn't say that. When we rescue Lady Rhea, I'll provide her a full report of your activities. Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces. Oh, and don't think you can avoid being watched. I won't let you out of my sight.
Gee, thanks. Please don't. Please.
Here you are.
Oh, were you looking for me, Felix?
You were injured in the last battle. Are you okay?
I'm fine now. Thank you for your concern.
Eh?
You really are troublesome.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to get in your way out there. I just couldn't help but worry. I was only trying to keep an eye on you.
What are you even...
Yes, of course, you're right. I have no excuses.
If you intend to carry on being such a fool, you'd best stay near me.
Are you
Oh
sure?
my god.
I'd hate to get in your way again.
Felix.
You can keep thinking of me as your little brother. And that'd be better than going through this again.
But I thought you didn't
Felix,
like that.
please.
Didn't you say you were fed up with it?
I am fed up with it. I've already spent years filling in for someone who's dead. My older brother inspired love and respect. He was a great knight. He died. Since his death, his memory has followed me around like a shadow.
Oh, I didn't know you had a brother too.
I don't let my personal feelings distract me on the battlefield.
Okay.
Still, do I really remind you of him?
Well, you don't look like him, but something about you feels so familiar. It just makes me want to protect you. That's not to say that you're incapable or unreliable or anything like that. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You're the one who just came to check on me.
You need to pay attention to your surroundings. You're reckless. Lives are at stake, including mine when I have to run over and save your skin.
Yes, I'll try to be more careful.
Okay.
Thank you for being so kind, Felix.
Okay.
Whatever.
Fantastic. Oh dear.
Mercedes, I swear, the whole cathedral glows with heavenly light when you're around.
Hello, Sylvain. What a treat to see you here. I thought you preferred places with more ladies around.
I'm here because you're here. And I don't care about other girls.
Doubt.
Oh, come now. I'm sure you use that line all the time.
Actually, I've only said it to girls who thought I was lying about being faith. You know what? There's no reason to get into all that. The truth is, I would really like to spend some time with you. What do you say to that?
Well, if you were really interested in me, I would want you to get to know me better.
I agree. I've been such an idiot in the past, always angling for the seduction. I've forgotten how to just talk to someone.
You act like you're full of regret, but I know you don't really mean it. Still, I'm glad to hear you say that at least. I told you such a boring story the last time we spoke. I was worried you might think I was a dull person.
Dull? No. I was worried that I'd made you remember unhappy times. It's horrible what you had to go through. It's not like anyone chooses to be born with a crest.
Right. We can't choose our bloodline. You've got a crest too, haven't you, Sylvain? What has your experience been like?
Are you asking how being born with a crest affected me?
Yes. I know there was that business with your brother Miklon, but I'm sure you don't want to talk about all that.
It's not a very happy story.
No, really?
Please don't feel the need to hold back on my account. I'm here if you need someone to share in your pain.
Would you want to know more about me, even if I didn't have a crest, or come from a noble family?
This has nothing to do with your crest or family. I'm just asking as your friend. How should I put this? When I look at you, I don't see a crest. I want to see the real you.
You do? Here's
My
the short
God.
version. I hate crests. Even though having one is supposed to be such a great blessing, mine has ruined everything. Miklon was heir to our house. Then I was born, and I became the heir because I had a crest. That made my older brother jealous enough to want to kill me. And every woman in Fodlan wants to have my little crest baby, so they can join the nobility. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's like to have a crest.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up such awful things.
No, I should keep my temper better. I don't want you to see me act that way.
Don't say that. I'm glad we were able to talk. I feel like I'm finally seeing the real you. Oh, Sylvain, will you save me from the curse of having a crest?
Of course. I think I love you. And I mean that. With all my heart. I love you, Mercedes. Let's get married and have crest babies.
Sure.
Oh my god. Moving on. I don't know what to say after that one. I love
Training
Sylvain.
on your own?
That's it.
You really do work hard.
I hate to break it to you, Sylvain, but there's nobody here for you to flirt with. So there's not much reason to hang around.
You're here, aren't you?
How ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as your face.
You'd really
Nice
say
one.
something like that to a handsome guy like me? I'm crushed. Joking aside, may I join you? I only came out here so I could train too.
Sure, just don't get in my way.
I've been thinking about it, and I really depend on you. Maybe that's weird since I'm older than you, but still.
Hitting on me? Again? Have some dignity, would you?
No, I'm being honest. I thought you'd listen. Hey, I'd like it if you didn't get too far away from me on the battlefield, okay? Just stay where I can see you.
I'll stay as long as I can. You're useless without me, after all.
What? No, I'm saying if there's one thing I can do on the battlefield, it's keep you safe.
Whatever helps you feel better. Stay and protect me, then. I couldn't bear it if you went off and died on me while I wasn't around.
I'm pretty sure that's my line.
It's getting late. We'd better head out.
You're right. I'm exhausted anyway.
You haven't been practicing enough. All that time you waste chasing after women would be better spent training. I'll train with you anytime, so just... What's that strange look for?
Well, you're going to think I'm being a jerk or hitting on you or whatever. When we're side by side like this, training, I feel, I don't know, oddly at ease.
I know what you mean. It's probably because we've been friends for so long.
That must be it. Let's never change. Friends forever?
Absolutely. No matter what happens, we'll always be friends, Sylvain.
How did we go from angry angst Sylvain to fucking that? Alright, fun. Done here. Moving on. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see how well this goes. Is there just enough seats? No. There's not. Wait a minute.
What? I failed? How?
Good question.
I'll have to do better next time.
Better.
That went
Whoops.
Let's put this to the test.
You do that. Yeah. Oh.
Whew, that's a relief.
You're adorable.
I understand. You're making me blush.
You're adorable.
This will be useful. This will be useful. I've learned a lot.
I appreciate... See?
Yeah. The last one. No. Bitch. Why must my controllers suck? I guess that's what. Yes. No.
Let me ask you something.
No. Oh, this is depressing. Do you have any ideas for fun things? I have a feeling. Don't you dare play that. Eh. Fuck off.
I see. That might work.
For you. For you, maybe.
Professor.
Yes. Yes.
It is a perfect day to exert oneself.
I think we can manage.
Totally.
Amazing, no?
was not expecting that.
I'm just not there yet.
I still have much to learn.
I'm getting...
Sure. Why not? Oh.
Is this necessary? I'll sing if I must.
It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
You have not changed, have you? Can I change their classes? Eh. What reason? I could. But Wait, hold on. Okay. Yeah. God, I would hope so. You have a hat.
It's all that...
Can't do anything there. I can do this. How tall are you? Or was I just seeing things? Never mind. Hold on.
My future is...
Sure, buddy. What's that? Oh. Heh. Yeah. Sure, why not?
Oh.
Can you? So close. You never get to this point. Hey, what? Ah. I don't use you anyways, but hit it. Who knows? I might eventually. What do I need? Battle. One battle? One battle. And then I am going to quit. Just because I can. What am I doing exactly? You. Not what I wanted. Yeah, sure. Where's Cat? Oh, there's Catherine. Man, it's fine. I forgot Dimitri was here. And I just saw him. No. You need to get leveled up. I should have looked at the market, but that's fine.
I do this for all of us.
Yep, totally. Please miss. Thank you. God damn it.
I'd be honored.
God damn it. Rude.
What's the plan?
Why did the camera shake?
Whatever it takes. All for our future.
Sylvain, I love you.
What's my strategy?
It's over. This could turn the tides.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I'll comply.
Yeah, I know you will.
Guide me well.
Whoa, hold on there, buddy. Can you... But will you move? That's the question.
Put me in there.
I will.
Oh! Big win!
I'll cut through.
Ready for anything.
I'm awake.
I would hope you are. I don't know why I found that so funny, but I did. Aw, come on. Thank you.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, not so
Watch and
fast.
learn.
Thank you.
You shall not survive.
Okay.
That is all.
Cool. Why am I using Zenith? I could use.
My age is catching up to me.
I remember why.
You're making me look bad.
I love him. I love most of all these characters. Yeah, that's just that. That's great.
You fought well.
I did. Nah. I forgot you can do this.
Yeah! Thanks so much.
Please don't miss. Thank you.
Still here. Only.
Oh, wow.
Burn until we meet again.
Wow. You'll be fine, Dimitri.
Pointless.
I really wish I got your sword, and I'm still upset about it. I know I shouldn't be, but I still am.
Lament your weakness.
Okay. I should totally teach you some more magic. Oops.
Sorry.
If I live, I fight.
Fantastic.
It was meant to be.
I'm sorry.
I fight.
Ooh. I should really stop skipping that. Oh well. Let's see. Nice one. You did it.
That really helped.
Why? Fine. You're not.
Weak.
Yeah. Figures. So that's fine. I remember the reason why I want to keep FETH on my team. He's a flying unit. Wow.
Wasted effort.
Ugh. I'm sorry.
All for our future. Destiny unfurls.
Nice. Ow. Sylvain, how is it Sylvain? We'll do this one next. But as of right now, I'm going to quit because I don't feel like playing anymore. So yeah. We did something. I don't know. Yeah. Fun. I guess I'll see y'all. No, rude. Bitch. This is new controllers. Why? This is the most problems I have had with the controllers. Why? I have done nothing to you. Other than not charge you, but that's fine. Possibly. I'll see you all later, next time, whatever. Farewell and goodbye.